I get this question all the time. Should I get a prenup before I get married? Yes or no? 100% yes.
We're going to need to do a prenup. What would you say?
If I was a hardworking person and I was doing my job and I was building my career and they said that's perfectly fine, you can do that. If they asked for a prenup, that would be fine for me.
Got a single 46-year-old woman. She's found herself in an unhappy situation. She's got a lot to say.
I want a relationship, that's what I want. I had all the adventures, I have all the stories to tell. I just want somebody that I can count on.
All I just heard is that she had all the partying. She was out there finding herself for a really long time. She's 46. How appetizing to a man to know that he got...
This is the result of all the partying and sleeping around. This woman is way beyond past the wall, and she's now realizing that she wants a real relationship after she's given up her best years to multiple men. The chances of this 46-year-old woman finding a man to settle with are close to zero, because now she's competing with younger and more beautiful women.
This is the broke boy anthem. So what do you bring to the table? Babe, if you're a grown man and you're asking me what I bring to the table, yeah, you're broke, you're a bum, and you clearly are saying, that's like another way of saying, but I need you to pay half the bills, Gabby. I need you to pull your weight around here. But my thing is, I only date providers. I only date men who can and is able to provide for me. So a real man, a man that I would be interested in, he wouldn't be asking me all that. He wouldn't be asking me what I bring to the table. I am the table. I show up. I be me. That's what I offer. I'm there. That's how you know I'm interested. I don't need to show interest by paying for half the date. I just need to show up for you to know that I'm interested. Okay?
Let's all be real here. This woman would be lucky if a man actually took her serious. She looks like Gloria the hippopotamus from Madagascar, but maybe that's giving her too much credit. How did she even build up the confidence to film this video? And worse, to post it? Absolutely insane.
I get this question all the time. Should I get a prenup before I get married? Yes or no? Well, there's only one answer to that question. 100% yes, you need a prenup. Why? I love love, believe me. L'amore, whoa, 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 whoa. But after a few years, poo-poo happens. And half of marriages end in separation, not because of infidelity, because of financial stress. That's what happens. It's always about the money all of the time. And when the love is gone, what's left? The cash. And if you have an agreement, it's easy to make that decoupling happen. And you keep half your cash at least, or whatever the prenup said. So you want a prenup. As a matter of fact, one of my big Shark Tank companies, Hello Prenup, does this online, so check them out.
If you care one bit about what you've worked hard for, I would get a prenup signed. Because everything can be gone in just a second messing with the wrong woman. But you don't know the right woman either. That's why it's important to protect your assets, especially when being with someone for such a long time. Things change. Feelings change. Don't let your feelings for her get in the way of protecting yourself. It will be you losing in the end.
Got a single 46-year-old woman. She's found herself in an unhappy situation. She's got a lot to say.
I want a relationship, that's what I want. I had all the adventures, I have all the stories to tell. I just want somebody that I can count on.
All I just heard is that she had all the partying. She was out there finding herself for a really long time. She's 46. How appetizing to a man to know that you got all the nasty out of your system, and now here he is. You want someone reliable and dependable now that you did all that, and he gets to have that consistent image of you doing all the nasty with everybody before because you just told him. How desirable. Why is the brain dead so thick? I'll tell you why. Because all of these women absorb all of this modern feminism for so long, and women lie to them. They tell them that guys are somehow going to receive that information well, and that guy is just like, bye. See you later. You had all the stories? I don't want to know. I don't want to have to go to the STD clinic either on my way out of here, honey.
I will say it again. The chances of this 46-year-old woman finding a man to settle with are close to zero, because now she's competing with younger and more beautiful women. She's allowed herself to be brainwashed by this feminism movement, and now she's paying the price for it. Welcome to taking accountability.
If you have a prenup, you don't have a relationship.
You have a prenup?
No. You have a girlfriend.
If you have a prenup,
You have a girlfriend. You're not building something. You have an escape hatch. You know what I'm saying? You have a girlfriend that you created a loop that you could get out of to call her your wife for her. but it's your girlfriend because you could break up whenever you want and everything's okay.
This is pure garbage. That's like saying if you have a car insurance, you don't have a car. The whole reason behind a prenup is to protect the unforeseen action of the future with your partner. The reason why it's there is to protect you. And he also said, if you have a prenup, you don't have a relationship, which is correct. A relationship and a marriage are two different things. A lot goes into a marriage for it to be compared to a relationship. It's two people who decided to get married as a symbol of spending their lives together. That is not something to compare to a relationship.
And when I got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm coming at him. I'm about to tell him, like, look, I messed up. Can we start over? It was too late. He was like, look, I care about you. I love you. But I have a girlfriend now. And I'm not leaving her for you. And when I tell you, tears start coming, I was like, no, no.
This is growth. This is what it's called moving on and finding better. This is something that every guy is going to have to learn in their lives. For some it will be difficult, but I promise it's the best option for you.
Have a prenup?
Absolutely. Do you have one yourself? Or
I do.
Okay, so let me tell you what it did for us. I like where we have your money, my money, our money. She says, I want to buy that new Chanel purse. How much, babe? $12,000. You want to buy that Chanel purse? Buy it with your money. If I want to buy that purse for you, I'll buy it with my money, so you know I bought it with my money. If we have something that we're doing for our kids and ourselves, which is us, team us, this is our money. I notice that minimize arguments to the point where no one's being judged.
If you're marrying a successful guy like some of the guys on this panel, and he says, I love you, but before we do this, we're going to need to do a prenup, what would you say?
If I was a hardworking person and I was doing my job and I was building my career and they said, that's perfectly fine, you can do that. If they asked for a prenup, that would be fine for me. If they said, I'm going to fly you out, I don't want you to work, we're going to have 3 kids and we're going to be together for a long time, and then from all of a sudden, they want a divorce, I'd be like, yeah, I'm taking the half in that case because I've sacrificed years having our children and now you're just going to dump me with no career, nothing. You know, that's how I would feel about it.
Well played.
If you tell a woman you will take care of her and make her stop working, and one day you decide to divorce her, I think she should be able to get some of your money, because you made her a promise and went back on your word. But it also depends. Now if you catch her cheating on you and you divorce her, then she gets nothing, because she wasn't committed and most definitely was not loyal.
Are you willing to sign a prenup?
Absolutely. What you won't do? Do for love. Absolutely would sign a prenup. Baby, hey, whatever's gonna make you feel better. Really? I'm ready for my husband, not my cousin.
Did you date Kevin Samuel?
No.
Y'all were just cool.
Yeah, we were cool. We just did content together. Right. I did an interview, but you know.
God bless the Godfather. He made, rest his soul. He made some good points though.
I had a great time. He was somebody that when I would have conversations with him, it was really hard to talk to him sometimes. Even the last conversation we had, it's like a little jagged pill.
The closer to the wall they get, the more they're willing to sign a prenup. Subscribe.